Seeing this, he offered to give away all his wealth to them. They eventually agreed to release him on that condition. The Prophet heard this story and commented on it, saying, Suhaib is the winner, after all. Ibn Hisham 1477. 3. Then there was the story of Umar bin al-Khattab, Ayyash bin Abi, Rabia and Hisham bin al-Asi, who agreed to meet at a certain place one morning in order to leave for Medina. Umar and Ayyash came, but Hisham was detained by the Makkans. Shortly afterwards Abu Jahl and his brother Al-Harith came to Medina to see their third brother Ayyash. They cunningly tried to touch the most sensitive area in man, i.e. his relation with his mother. They addressed him claiming that his mother had sworn she would never comb her hair, nor shade herself off the sun unless she had seen him. Ayyash took pity on his mother, but Umar was intelligent enough to understand that they wanted to entice Ayyash away from Islam, so he cautioned him against their tricks, and added, your mother would comb her hair if lice pestered her, and would shade herself off if the sun of Makkah got too hot for her. These words notwithstanding, Ayyash was determined to go and see his mother, so Umar gave him his manageable docile camel, advising him to stick to its back, because it would provide rescue for him if he perceived anything suspicious on their part. The party of three then set forth towards Makkah. As soon as they covered part of the distance, Abu Jahl complained about his camel and requested Ayyash to allow him to ride behind him on his camel. When they knelt down to the level of the ground, the two polytheists fell upon Ayyash and tied him. They rode on into Makkah shouting at people to follow their example with respect to fools. Ibn Hisham 1474, Bukhari 1558. These are just three self-explanatory models of the Makkans' reaction towards anyone intending to migrate. Nevertheless, the believers still managed to escape in successive groups, and so rapidly that within 2 months of the second Aqaba pledge, entire quarters of Makkah were deserted. Almost all the followers of Muhammad had migrated to their new abode, except Abu Bakr, Ali, the Prophet, PBUH, himself, and those helpless noble souls who had been detained in confinement or were unable to escape. The Prophet, PBUH, together with Abu Bakr and Ali, had made all the necessary preparations for migration, but was waiting for leave from his Lord. Zad al-Ma'ad 252. It is noteworthy that most of the Muslims who had migrated to Abyssinia, Ethiopia, came back to Medina to join the rest of the Muslims there. The situation was no doubt critical in Makkah, but Muhammad, PBUH, was not at all perturbed. Abu Bakr was, however, urging the Prophet to depart from that town. He was also eagerly waiting for an opportunity to accompany Muhammad, PBUH, on this eventful journey.